Hi, I'm going to show you another way of doing the caddy sniff. But you know, the caddies, when they are in the case, they very often put and walk by the legs here on the bottom, and this spot is on the top. Reason why we are going to put the bead on the bottom at the end of the fly, which is actually at the beginning of the tying. So this knife is named MP2408, and you can find all the tools here and all the material you need to tie this fly. By the way, this book you will find all the tying that I've been doing during the last 27 years. I mean the original flies and the new flies as well. So let's go. So first of all, you use the black tying thread. Okay, now it's okay, and you will use the floss, the black floss, but pretty long strands like this. So do not hesitate to make it quite long, as you can see here. I double the amount by tying in the middle like this, and then I bring all the component on the back. And then I will come with the tying thread and the bead on the back, and I will reverse the position of the hook. Now come on front with the floss, which is going to maintain the bead on the back. So it's a little bit delicate when you do that for the first time, but that's a way to have the bead on the back side. Okay. So now that you have the bead on the back, staying on the back, you keep on going, and you bring the material on the front like this. As you want to have it quite heavy, we will also use a little bit of lead wire. So I take a little piece like this, and I will incorporate this since the beginning. It will be the underbody, and you end up there. Now from the back you have some legs sticking out, and for that I will use a little bit of this material directly on the table clip. This is eye stub. I like very much the color brown. You put it on a magic tool, depending on the length of the feather you're going to use to incorporate everything. You grab everything together, and then you cut it this way. Now I am going to split the thread like this, and then you incorporate the alcohol substitute, which is combine CDC and iStop. Then few wraps over, and the legs coming out of the case caddies will be in place. Okay, perfect. So that will stay and be on the bottom of the river when you fish. Now you can use two other feathers to make the body. So it will be bistre and olive together. And you go keeping that on the back, and you cover all the heavy section up to the front. And then if one is not enough, or those two are not enough, or because it's a quite big diameter, you are invited to use another one in addition to finish the fly. Okay, and you leave those floss on the top. So you grab it, and you see that it is smaller and smaller because the large section is at the bottom here. Okay, one more and the work is done. So you fix the thread first, strong. Now I can cut the remaining part of the feather. Then you can see everything is good. So you put the floss on the back. Okay, you use your finisher to make the final knot. That way. 1 and 2. And the work is done. So now we just leave a little bit of floss coming out, and then we clean up a little bit the body. So we have a perfect case caddis fishing in the right position, meaning that the hook is facing the bottom first. So in fact that fly will fish that way first, because it's heavier at this section than at this section. So this is a case caddis. Thank you for your attention.